This is the video for troubleshooting a 2510 SXT metered valve. Back here we have our meter assembly. Right here is our sensor cable, which can be unplugged by going straight up. Typical operation would be when we're running water, right? We have a water droplet on the right side of the display. The lights are circling on the ECOsmarte control box. And you will also see that the gallons are counting down. It'll flash between the time of day and the gallons as the water droplet on the right side is being displayed here. Now, if that is not happening, what one can do is we can do a few things to make sure everything's working. You can unplug this sensor cable right here, right? Take it down here. And we can take a simple fridge magnet here, similar idea, where we can just take this long flat side right here, and as you see, the lights start circling on the box and the water droplet starts going. Now, if you don't see the water droplet going at all, okay, there's a few different things you can try here. First of all, if you've got the lights not circling, usually what we'll go in and do is just a process of elimination to see what's going on. So if we take the cover off here, we've got basically these two tabs on the right. You have to push this way and towards you to pop it out. That'll pop the one side out and then the other will come right off. Right here is your little baby board on the bottom. Right here, we want to unplug the control valve before we touch any of this. Right, and if you push this towards the floor, you see two cables on the back. This one right here is your sensor cable for the meter assembly. This one is your electronic flow switch cable that goes to the control box. Now, first thing we can do is we can unplug both of these, right? And then we can plug this 3-prong connector direct in. And then you can plug the valve back in and test it and run water and see if we'll get the water droplet. If you run water and you don't get water droplet, then I would take the magnet, right, put it back on the sensor cable as we showed before, right? This guy right here on the long flat side, we can rub it on there. And if we see a water droplet there, then we know that that cable is good. If we plug it back in and it's not flowing, then we want to take this meter assembly out right here and clean it, soak it in 4 parts water, 1 part acid. Now, if you plug it in and everything works fine, right, then chances are it's going to be your baby board, which is this guy, which you can call corporate and get a replacement. Or we can also take this assembly right here. See these 2 holes? We're going to take a paper clip, right? We're going to plug it directly into that, and that's going to give us lights circling on the control box, right? So let me fashion this up real quick. So as you can see from shorting those 2 on here, like so, with a paper clip, lights are circling. So what that tells us is this cable going to the control box on this side is good, as well as this cable that goes all the way up in here is good. And then if we were able to pull the baby board out and plug this sensor cable in and run water and it still detects on the valve, then this is your culprit. But through these processes, we should be able to eliminate what's wrong. And typically through doing these processes, if you have any questions or anything, you can call corporate and we can get you going.